Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Marquette versus Butler college basketball matchup on Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you're going to love our premium picks. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. You got to text that number. But let's get to this one. Big East action. We've got the Marquette Golden Eagles taking on the Butler Bulldogs, and Butler 10-5 on the season. Still a bounce back year for Butler. You know, this is a team that's kind of been mired in the lower part of the Big East Conference. Remember, they used to be in the Horizon League back in the day, and that's when they had their most success. And of course, going on to the NCAA tournament with those big runs by Brad Stevens. But the Bulldogs, you know, entered the Big East, and it's been much stiffer competition on a game-to-game basis than what they used to face, and they haven't had a lot of success against it. But this year, well, hoping to turn that around. Big step forward would be right here, right now, against Marquette. Marquette is a perfect 8-0 at home this season, ranked 11th in the nation. This team has been much higher ranked than this, and the expectations at the end of the day for this Marquette team are Final Four, Elite Eight. They're that style of team. Shaka Smart, of course, doing a great job as the head coach. But the Golden Eagles 6-4 straight up in their last 10. Butler 7-3 straight up in their last 10, but they are 0-3 on the road this season and 0-3 against the number on the road this season. Butler comes into this one 3 consecutive losses. Last game, they were at home that they lost. That was against UConn. The other 2 prior games, those were on the road in Big East play at Providence, at St. John's. They have not covered a spread in the Big East this season, also beating Georgetown by 10 in a game that they were laying 10.5. You know, we saw them prior to Big East play really well, beat teams like Texas Tech, Cal, Penn State, Boise State, all good teams, you know, and I think that's what we've seen from Butler is that they're certainly a team that's going to contend. They also played Michigan State earlier this season, so we know that Butler isn't just, you know, hoping to go through the motions. You know, they really want to do what it takes to get back. We look at this Marquette team that lost at Wisconsin, seems to be an annual event, and then losing last time out at Seton Hall 78-75, and that just, I think, is more of a statement about Seton Hall than anything else. Seton Hall's a lot better team than people think. They've got the wins over Creighton, Georgetown, loss at Providence. This is the Big East, right? It's like you're losing, you know, certain teams are losing to one team, other teams are beating those teams. They also have the win over Texas, where I believe the jury is still out. And Shaka Smart, kind of a chip on his shoulder in that game. This is this is a big one for both these teams. And, you know, Butler's offense has been outstanding so far this season. You know, you generally expect big things from a Shaka Smart defense, but it's tough to tell because the schedule that they've played, you know, doesn't really lend itself to really, really good stats. You know, Butler defends the perimeter really well. Marquette hits those shots consistently. I think this game is going to be a dog fight. And I think in that one, I just think it's one of those games where it's kind of like you see Marquette hit a couple of free throws down the stretch, and that's the difference between covering and not. We'll take Marquette, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.